Okay, so here's a couple of things that I think are worth discussing. Firstly, in the last, I would say, 15 years, there was a trend for companies, businesses to either name themselves your something or my something, and also to label their, if you had an account with them, they'd label it as it's my such and such, whatever business name you want to put there. So if you had an account with X organization, whatever you want to call it, your account with them would be my such and such organization's name. Right? It's childish. It's infantilizing. It's a joke. Okay? And companies who call themselves my whatever or your whatever, okay? Especially big businesses, they'll open up a shop and it'll be like, it's your such and such, yeah? Because it's in a particular neighborhood or in a particular town. It's your, no. It's never your anything. Okay? It's always theirs. It's a business. It doesn't care at all about you. It's not part of you, it's not linked with you, it's not connected with you. We don't live in some wonderful utopian beautiful fantasy land where all these companies are running around falling over themselves to care. They're not. They don't care. They can't care. They are businesses. They are cutthroat. They have to be, and that's what business is. But at the moment, there's this, again, with feminism, this idea that they're all caring and sharing and loving. It's a joke. It's another one of these big, fat, disgusting, poisonous, toxic lies. It's like a big sack of toxic, poisonous filth. And it's just sitting there, pretending to be something it isn't. Here's another thing. Hearts everywhere. Oh, we've all got hearts. I mean, that silly thing that people do with their hands that looks like a heart. Oh, what does it mean? It's meaningless. Oh, it demonstrates love. No, it doesn't. I'll tell you where it comes from. The people who have been lying to you and poisoning the world and exploiting it and trying to set up into one world government, and you can say, oh, this again. Yeah, this again, because it's true. Okay? Installed all this nonsense to soften you, along with feminism, to make you into a ridiculous believer in a fantasy land. So there's hearts on everything now. The commodification of love. It's finally happened or been done. And it's a joke. It's a lie. All these companies, they've got hearts all over them. Hearts. Oh, it's got a heart on it. Therefore, it must be a happy, friendly business. No, businesses do nothing, ever, ever, that does not correspond with making sure their bottom line is stable or rising or whatever it is. They have to make sure they're competitive. That's it. They never do anything. So if they paint a heart on it, it doesn't matter what the heart says. The business is running itself as a business. It doesn't care. It can't care. It's not. It has no feelings. It's all a big lie to make you believe in this fantasy world. But it's not real. Eco this and green this. It's all just nonsense. It's all business. Business does not care unless it's punished for doing something. Okay? It won't change unless it has to, or unless there's an advantage in it. It doesn't care, and it certainly isn't yours. This is your branch of something. No, it isn't yours. It never was. It never will be. It's just a big, giant, disgusting lie. Another thing, when you buy a shopping bag and on that shopping bag it's written as though the shopping bag is speaking to you, hello, reuse me or whatever. No, that's childish and it's intended to infantilize, okay? Infantilization is a weapon against you. It's to try to control you. The same as feminism. These are just techniques and tools to try to corrupt, to undermine and control. And they're dressed up as something else. They're dressed up as as something which is soft and innocuous, but it's not. It's corrosive and destructive and damaging. This is just the truth. This is what's been happening all around us for the last however many years. All this lying and corruption. I was at the train station the other day and I saw this. There's a parcel delivery picking up thing, and it's in big letters like, I am a such and such. What? No, machines don't talk. It's a machine. You can say, you could write on it, this is a, but you can't have it, you can't write something on it which makes it appear as though it's, this is a joke. And it's an insult to everyone's intelligence. Again, this fantasy land of feminism, oh, la la la, it's a joke. The reality should be proper and rational. This is a literally a fantasy land is being put in people's faces to try to shut them up. Hearts everywhere. It's all just a big, giant, disgusting lie. And it's about time people genuinely woke up to it. Okay? And the other thing, this woke thing, right? To be genuinely awake from that disgusting lie, okay, is one thing. But the people who are perpetuating that lie tried to hijack the notion of a person actually being awake from that slumber by using the term woke, which is obviously a corrupted version of the phrase, to be awakened or to be awake, designed to appeal to, I would right off the bat, I would say people who speak broken English. And I'll go further. I'll say it's probably aimed at people I would say most likely black people in the United States initially, because frankly, let's be honest, if you spoke to a black person in the United States and you spoke about such things as being awake, if they were from a stratum of society which was not very advantaged, the chances are they would say woke. They wouldn't say awakened, they would say woke. They would say something like, I be woke. Okay, let's be honest, let's be frank. So that was aimed at them, to try to stop them from genuinely becoming awake. Okay, the notion being that they were to be woke from being oppressed, but that wasn't the case. It was to try and divert genuine wakefulness that they might have to this genuine big lie that's going on in the world, and try to condition them into a position of oppressed people who want to fight back against the oppressor. But then that would have been some vague notion, and that's what's happened. That's exactly what's happened. So all of these lies, it's lie after lie after lie. Now, lying's nothing new, and when I was a lad, yeah, there was lying going on, but it wasn't like this. It wasn't in every single part of society. People were honest, their word meant something. And I'll say this again, it's because we used to live in a correctly functioning society where it was a man's world, so as to provide for women. Okay, this feminism is a lie, it's a joke, it's a weapon to destroy society, to make it exploitable, and that's what it is. People are wandering around in this fantasy world of lies, and it's got to stop. It has to stop. Feminism has to be completely destroyed. It has to be. We have to be able to recover our society. Feminism is a lie. It was a lie, and it continues to be a lie, and to be something that other lies are put in place behind, so that they can hide behind it. This all has to be stopped. We need honesty, we need truth. Again, the term truth was hijacked. So people who are speaking genuine truth about this problem they're derided. They're put down. It's disgusting. And it's all because of lying. It's all because of lying. Lying is a very, very dangerous thing. If you know someone, I have met people who are just dreadful. They just lie all the time. And eventually people just completely stop trusting them. You have to be able to stand by your word. It requires courage. And that's the kind of thing that brings goodness into the world. Even if it's uncomfortable, you stand by something, okay, it's not comfortable, but you stand by it. You're honest. And that corruption brought into play by all of this lying is the exact reason we've got all of this nonsense that we have today that we're dealing with. It's all a big waste of time and a waste of energy. Always having to deal with these lies, so we need to basically expose them all. And the people who have been lying are, oh no, we can't have that, because they would be in danger of becoming liable for their lies. This is the truth. The truth, or I would say honesty, is more important. Because when people say, oh, well, your truth isn't my truth, oh, get out of here. A person being honest and speaking from their heart is fine. Even if they turn out to be wrong, as long as they truly genuinely being honest and standing up for what they honestly believe is the truth, that's good enough. But people lying and intentionally just muddying the waters, ugh. You know, and there are particular groups of people who are extremely liable to that kind of behaviour because they have an agenda afoot that they're trying to implement, and they've decided, well, we have to use lying, and that's what's corrupted and destroyed everything. The world doesn't need to be in this mess. It's been in this mess because people, particular groups of people, have decided we are going to use underhand techniques to try to achieve outcomes. And it's disgusting and it hurts everyone. And you know, people in the past have stood up against this stuff. And yeah, sometimes they get shot. Sometimes they die for standing up for this kind of thing. But you know what? That's worthwhile. I think it sets a good example. You can think of many people who stood up for what's right, and they honestly up to the point of dying for it, because sometimes that's what it takes. So these disgusting liars get shown up for what they really are. Little lies all over the place. They're just disgusting. You can see it anywhere you look. Shopping bags having writing on them, trying to imply that they are. Oh, I can't even. I don't even want anything to. I don't want to speak about it. It's so disgusting. And these people just carrying on as though it's normal, as if it's okay. It's not okay. It's ruining the whole world. The experience of people nowadays, all they're looking around themselves at, it's 100% lies. And that needs to stop. We need courage. We need honesty. We need people to start standing up for things. And I'm sorry, if you're throwing around things like feminism, you are encouraging lying. Because it's a lie to begin with. And you have to back it up with more and more and more lies. What we need is honesty and truthfulness. It's that simple. We need to have courage. We need to start speaking about things properly, intelligently, so that we can get to the bottom of things. Because that's how we solve these problems. Yes, getting upset about them might be the first step, but beyond that you have to be intelligent about solving problems. That's what I'm stating this for. I'm annoyed about what's happening, but I see the solution. And the solution is that we start to engage ourselves in behaviour which is honourable, which is decent, which is honest. And then this kind of thing it is exposed for the rot that it is. And then we can actually move forward and rectify this situation. Because I'm not going to stand by and let this continue. No way! I'm going to do everything I possibly can to fix it. And I would encourage other people to do likewise. Your this and my this. What a joke. Let's be honest with ourselves, shall we?